talking about. So I mean, yeah, I mean, so I think Tavares is more than ready for this matchup, and so we're not really necessarily worrying about character matchups now at this point. It's really just these two players. How is Kagexice going to adapt to Tavares? How is Tavares going to adapt to Kagexice? As we get in game 1, not on PS2, which is the Tavares Classic, because this man hates PS2.
Yeah, and I can definitely see PS2 being way better for Hero in this matchup, because like, obviously, if you're Hero, you're not going to let a Mario go to Battlefield off of striking, so that's already out the window. But what you can do as Mario is just take away as much space as possible. Sure. So this is not going to give Kagexice as much space to sort of buff up as would Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yeah.
Pokemon Stadium 2, it's hard to realize how wide that stage is until you really put it relative to some of the other stages, just because it's so commonplace.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, we're already seeing that in motion right now. I mean, Tavares has been on Kagexice. I mean, this is the first buff he's gotten. I think it was Oomph, maybe. So, I mean, it's definitely going to help him a little bit here. But again, Tavares knows this matchup. He just needs to put the pressure on Kagexice so that he just can't get these buffs like you were saying. And I mean, again, it's doing 138. This is pretty much like one interaction here from death. I mean, Tavares has also just been ledge trapping the hell out of him, and boom, there's that first stock with that reverse up smash, taking that first stock off of Kagexice. Great stuff to Tavares.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even Zoom couldn't save him there.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
Kagexice has like the craziest Zoom RNG, I swear. And I know it's like, I believe it scales with like percent and like with like how much percent you have and whether or not you're off stage. So I believe it can go as high as like 60 or 70% chance.
Yeah.
But it feels like Kage just still pulls them out just at such clutch moments. And you were beginning to speak about this incredible Tavares ledge trapping here that we're already seeing. His positioning is just immaculate. Whenever he goes for a jump, he never full commits to reading any sort of option. He always just waits and drifts down, reacts accordingly, and reacts so quickly too. And just this is just a story of like one interaction into all of this ledge trapping, all this pressure right now. It's looking so hard for Kagexice to return to neutral after just making the most minuscule mistake.
Yeah, I don't think Kagexice has really had a neutral the second stock this entire time. I think he's been playing from disadvantage pretty much this entire second stock, and it shows 152 already on him. He's finally got Tavares off sledge, and he finally takes that first stock with that well-placed back air there, but I mean, this is almost looking a little too late here. Tavares might be able to just get the second stock right here.
I feel you can never say it's too little too late with Hero, though, because you can always grab a thwack or two, but Tavares is going to be throwing out a back air, going to be taking that stock in a pretty timely manner. No, still like 27% though, just cause, you know.
Casual 27%, looking like Steve Diamond right here with that sword.
Yeah, and it looks like Kagexice, despite being down, is definitely starting to change up the game plan. Like, he's recognizing that even though this stage is much smaller, it's still possible to play defensive. It's just not going to be the type of defensive play that Hero necessarily wants. Because Hero wants to run away, he wants to buff up. Now Kage is like he's using shield a lot better. He's getting these up Bs, which is just such an underrated move out of shield for Hero, I feel. Because the direction it sends them, it gives you more than enough time to sort of go through the menu and select what spell will benefit you the most.
And the rough part about it, though, with this matchup and the way Kagexice is playing is like he's trying to get to these positions where he can do those buffs, and it's putting him in a really bad spot stage control wise. And if you talk to Tavares, you'll know that like people say that he says it himself that his ledge trapping is just his best aspect of his gameplay. Yeah. And so it's really hard to play around that when you're constantly putting yourself on the ledge against him.
Yeah, exactly. And he's always sort of running to the corner to try to grab those buffs, like you said. And it's really more of a like it's definitely a double-edged sword. But I mean, one of those edges is much sharper than the other, I feel, because if Tavares does get over there, it's definitely going to be curtains for you. And that spacing was actually insane. He landed on the absolute limit of the stage there, like barely landing on the terrain, to where the neutral getup actually didn't push him. Because if you go for that setup and someone goes for a neutral getup and you're not close enough to the edge, it'll just push you forward. And now you're facing the wrong way, so you can't get the grab.
Yeah, that was wonderfully executed by him. And I will mention, I mean, I think the ledge trapping started to take its toll there. I think Kagexice ran out of MP, so once he got thrown off stage one more time, it was curtains for him.
I mean, it was definitely looking a little bit closer in that second stock, but
I think he was scrapping more in that second stock. That was the thing,
because it seemed like the first stock he really didn't know how he wanted to fight it. He didn't know like really how to position himself, really how to like get Tavares off of him, because the game really opened with like a 70% string on a platform, and then the momentum just didn't stop there really until the second stock was taken. But finally, he sort of slowed it down the pace a little bit, if only just for a moment. I would say like he definitely has some opportunities to sort of learn this more, figure something out here, especially considering he has the counter pick. So we're probably going to be seeing a bigger stage here, no matter
for sure.
Like even if it ends up being like even like FD, like you got to take what you can get. But no, he's actually going back to small battlefield. That's really surprising. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that one of the big things too with Kage, I feel like at the start of the game he was really kind of playing scared of Tavares in a sense, and I think that. That's, again, like I was saying, like when you're scared of a player, you're going to be trying to retreat, trying to get to these ledges here. Yikes! I don't care. Look, we don't care about, like, commentary doesn't, we don't care about analytics here. Forward air, taking that first stock with absolutely nothing to gain on Kage's side. He's finally going to get a little bit of percent here, but yikes.
Yeah, I don't believe the first back air into the second back air or the second back air into the forward air was true there.
Yeah.
The first back air into the second one might have been, but it just looked definitely like Kage could have acted there. I just think like that's one of Mario's greatest assets really is like he's just whether something's true or not, he's just a stray hit monster because it's scared to select, or it's scary rather to select any defensive option against Mario. That was a killer attack actually. Great DI to even hit the stage.
Great DI there from Kagexice to survive there. But yeah, it may just be like a hard thing for him to do in general because like as far as Hero goes, if you're in the air, there's not like a lot that you can do to cover like right above you, and so it makes it really difficult to try to avoid Tavares' approaches there off stage because like I mean what you've got Nair a little bit there and like you can hit with up air which is pretty quickly, but like it doesn't have like a huge range on it, so it can be a little difficult.
I was definitely thinking like a Nair may have done the trick, but I feel honestly that it's more likely it probably would have just traded because Mario's fair is so big, his hand gets like massive when the hitbox actually becomes active. So I think right there it was just like it's directional air dodge in, but then like that, like I said, like that's terrifying as well because if Tavares reads that, like
I love that the psych up air finished up that first stock with Tavares.
That might be the first up air to ever kill
actual
this
first up air.
I love up throw. Like when you have psych up throw. Oh wow, that up smash definitely would have taken it there with the psych up. And yeah, he's actually gonna get the shield break as well.
That might be dead actually.
No, he's definitely dead. Yeah.
Wow, okay, so hey, we were talking a little bit of shade there on Kagexice for a second there. We thought maybe this could have been over, but Kagexice bringing it back with a well-placed shield break there. You gotta be scared of any of Hero's F smashes, up smash, whatever, if he's got Psych Up, because that can just instant break shield like we saw there, leading to that second stock loss there on Tavares. But of course, Tavares bringing back the pace of the game, putting Kagexice where he wants him on that ledge here. And so, I mean, we could see some hero cheats to potentially finish this out, but otherwise, potentially, this is going up 2-0. But the balance going to help him in neutral a little bit here, but again, still put off stage.
Well, he only has 4 mana. Yeah, he has to. He actually has to air dodge
really
there.
Bad,
7 mana. He has enough for one up if he wants. He actually just goes for a dodge again. And wanted to conserve his resources as much as possible.
Yeah. And it sucks too, right? Because like that frame 6 swoosh there is a really good combo breaker tool. That was actually like a sick.
Colorado was so insane, dude. This guy is a hero main.
Yeah.
Like, I just never seen anything like that in terms of the RNG, but. Tavares is going to be able to close it out there. Good reaction back air to get that neutral get up. He's so good at that. Like it's like a lot of players, like neutral get up has 1 frame of vulnerability before you can shield or before you can act in general. Like your first actionable frame is usually somewhere like pretty early into the animation as well. So it's quite hard to time. But Tavares, he was timing it with jabs. He was timing it with active moves, inactive moves. It's crazy to think that he was just hitting him that consistently with that, because it is such a hard option to punish for so many people.
All right, Kage doing the research on his phone, looking it up on the left side. Getting the notes.
Does he have the ultimate frame data app? No, it looked like Spotify. I think he's just picking some music.
Okay.
Does he have headphones? I think he does.
Yeah.
He has some little earbuds, maybe?
Watch out, he's got headphones that he doesn't see.
Can I use that controller again? Mine's drifting.
Oh,
Mine's drifting all of a sudden whenever I press up. Sorry.
I got you. No problem. Little controller action there. You might want to close the door.
I didn't
Yeah, we didn't even realize the door was closed. But yeah, it was like I was trying to say the meme, man. It was like, watch out, he's got headphones and he doesn't see Tavares back here coming. No, Kagexice, take your headphones out. No. Anyway. Well, maybe he's going through the frame data. Hold up.
Yeah, this looks like a little bit of
I think if you look at the stage data, actually.
What's his name?
I think I saw a
Proto
bit of-
Banham. That's the Proto Banham action, dude. The
Oh, he's
Iceman.
icing him out.
The Iceman.
The Kage Ice.
Yeah, Kagexice Ice.
Oh man, I feel like you made this joke the last time he was here. The ice, the Kage Ice.
Kagexice Crackle. The Crackle action out
The
of the game.
crackle, the in real life crackle.
Seriously, I think did they go FD?
I didn't see.
So this makes more sense because I feel like what happened after the first game is Tavares he just banned the stages, like any of the stages that Ice would have wanted to go to, and he was like, okay, well, I really don't want to go to FD against Mario because I'm just gonna get juggled and I'm gonna get like sort of like destroyed in my disadvantage. So I'm just gonna try it one more time on small battlefield. And since he had a game to work with, it makes sense that he'd be willing to do that. But it's like now he's very much sort of against the wall, and he really has to go for this FD pick because this is probably the largest stage that's actually available for him.
Oh yeah, for sure. And to be fair to his credit, I mean, I think like Tavares hasn't really done a whole lot of juggling this set so far. It's really just been that ledge play. Like he's literally just been pushing Kagexice to the ledge and then just ledge trapping him to hell and back. And
but I think that all, like that sort of speaks volumes about the stage size in itself. Is like,
oh for sure.
This guy's getting hit one time, he's getting like horizontal Mario comboed over to the corner, and then he's just getting ledge trapped for 100%. Like
okay, Tavares really went for it all. You see how long he charged that S smash? Like he was like right next to the Kage, and like Kage at some point was just like, oh hold on. I mean, I'm not gonna let you hit me with full charge F smash middle of the stage. Give me a second.
Honestly, I can't blame him because that first stock is looking pretty dire so far. With Kagexice getting a heal on top of it, he's almost pretty much a full stock ahead at this point.
I mean, great stuff to Kage. I mean, like again, I think that stage like size made that difference here. It's a lot harder for Tavares to really put Kagexice in the position he wants him to, and as such, he's able to get these really strong straight hits from Hero that just racks up so much damage so quickly, and you just have to be worried about every single one of them because they're gonna do like 15 to 20% every single time you get hit once. So I mean, it is looking a little rough for Tavares. I mean, he can get this stock soon and probably be fine, but I mean, Kage's got a couple of buffs here. He's got the oomph right now. He's going to continue to ratchet up damage, and this is potential kill area.
I don't blame him for going for that at all because I mean he in this game has really been playing super well. Like not only on the defensive, like able to rack up these spells, but really like he's been mixing up his ledge get up timing so much, and it's interesting because he's not actually changing up what he does a lot. He's still using neutral get up, but the thing is like, and I believe it was like Charlie the King that said this, like you can do the same option 50 times, but if you time it differently, you're not gonna get hit. Like. And so I really like, to his credit, like he is doing, it's a lot more than just the stage that we're seeing here being the difference in game 2. But regardless, Tavares already looking ready to bring it back here, maybe with another advantage state string.
Yeah, but again,
gonna have to get back on stage first though, and that's rough. That's one of the best moves in the game. Oh yeah, I think like undisputed. It's just so good.
It is actually so good at this game. And I do want to mention to Kage's credit, he's been playing a lot better around. And like you've mentioned, his ledge play has just been a lot better. But there's an interaction there where like he got comboed the double up air and Tavares went for flood. But Kagexice smartly just jumped right above it and let him net that second stock there. So I think Kagexice is playing a lot more wear on the ledge here, and it's really paying him wonders here, and it's letting him survive in these positions that hasn't been surviving in the past 2 games here. But it looks like this might be the second stock, just chilling Nair, or the Tavares Nair several times in a row, wasting the Kagexice mana and just really not able to get back.
Yeah, even with the regular up B, they're not going to be enough to make it back, and just like the soft Nair as well doing the trick. Super funny to just see him jump out there and kind of levitate.
He just sits out there, just the Mario.
But I mean, still on pretty much even footing here. The stocks are pretty even. I don't know if I would say the game state is necessarily even here. Tavares definitely going to need a little bit of that sweet Mario advantage state to bring this one back, and already 78% literally as I'm speaking. And he really bets it all again there on that neutral get up. And Kagexice, like as much as he is mixing up the timing there, it's like sometimes you need to know like when you have to start playing reactionarily on the ledge and like looking at what your opponent is looking for, because Tavares has been punishing this, or at least attempting to punish it for so long.
Bro,
and we're not seeing a get up attack.
Hey, you were saucing about Tavares there. He might have just lost to just hero boom, like he kaboom there. I mean, Kagexice has still been playing like pretty solid here. I feel like a lot of interactions have been going in his favor recently. Oh my god, another one. The Tavares escaped?
The stall.
Are you kidding me?
The stall. Look at Tavares. He's so smart. He used the outer rim of the kaboom to stall there. Oh, he's actually still alive. Wow. Even a forward tilt. I love that up B was so good because he reacted to the startup of forward air. Because forward air is like frame like 18 or 19. It's quite slow. Hey, but yeah, Kagexice just not being able to find the kill here as of yet. Trying to use the menu to his advantage, maybe find some sort of ledge trapping tool, but the strong back air definitely not putting him in the best situation in the world here. Now he has to contend once again with the Tavares ledge trapping that we've just been praising this whole set. And then that was the fastest run-up pivot up smash I've maybe ever seen.
His reactions are